Okay, guys, let's get started. This is my 5-minute crash course video after helping over 834 families this year alone. This is the stuff that comes up over and over again. So, what's an IUL? It's an insurance policy that builds cash value. The cash grows at 6 to 15% compounding annually. Just like other accounts like a 401k, Roth IRA, a mutual fund, the cash value grows with the S&P 500 or any other index that it's linked to. But here's what really separates the IUL. The fact that you can't lose. It's got a 0% floor. That's like a safety net that just protects your money. How? Because your cash isn't actually in the market. It's just linked to the market. Bottom line, when the market goes up, you win. When the market goes down, you just can't lose. Next, it's a tax favored account. IRS code 72E 7702 and IRS 101A. IRS jargon for you can access your money without capital gains or taxes like other typical investments. You can become your own bank. So you can borrow your money back while you're still earning interest. It's as if your money's in two places. And we know it's insurance. So if you die, your account value blossoms and your family receives that death benefit. But here's something a lot of people don't know. You actually have a living benefit. You can access up to 75% of your death benefit. Let's say you were diagnosed with a terminal illness and I helped you with $1 million face value coverage. You can actually access $750,000 while you're alive so you can make those critical decisions while you're here on the planet. The three most important things I'm going to recommend that you look out for. One is how to structure the policy correctly. There's two big components. There's the death benefit, there's the cash value. Say you came to me and said, hey, we want the most amount of death benefit and coverage. We can structure that policy. Let's say it's a $200 monthly payment where 80% goes towards the death benefit, 20% goes to the cash value. Well, let's say you were the opposite. Let's say you're most interested in getting the most amount of cash over the biggest period of time. Well, we can structure it so that we put the least amount, the minimum amount that still considers it an insurance and not an investment. So you get all those tax-free benefits and the maximum amount towards cash value. Out of helping all of these hundreds of families, I'll share with you that a lot of them just want 50-50. They'll take that $200 monthly payment, for example, 100%, $100 goes to the death benefit and $100 goes towards that cash value. So you're getting the best of both worlds. And that brings us to the next most important thing. Take advantage of the single guideline premium. In English, you're allowed to put in extra contributions every year. How do you pay off your home faster? Well, you can pay it off by making extra payments. Well, you can do the same thing here. Let's look at the example of $200 a month. 50-50 split. $100 towards a death benefit, $100 towards a cash value. You can apply an extra $100. You're going to get to your goals faster. You can take that target that you're looking at, say that your target's set up for 20 years. That's the amount that you want by the time you retire. You can get there in 15 years or 10 years just by adding extra. Finally, be aware that carriers have what's called a cap and a floor. A floor is that guarantee we talked about. If the market crashes, the worst thing can happen to you. You get 0% gains that year. That's security, but you pay for that safety net by a cap. The cap is the most that they'll allow you to earn the gains for the year. Say the market does 20%. Some carriers have a cap of 10, where they'll limit your gains to 10%. That's the price you pay with that security. Some have 11, 12, some have 15%. What's important to understand here is that with the floor and the cap, that's going to affect your account's growth. And we have carriers that go all the way up to the full amount that the market gets every year. That would be called 100% participation. That being said, let's cut right to the three biggest mistakes to avoid. First one, it's not a get rich quick program. I can't tell you how many people I talk to, they want to try to take instant cash loans out within the first or second year. I like to say this, imagine the IUL is like a rock star baby. Like you have a child and you know for a fact they're going to be a rock star and they promise to give you some money, right? How could that rock star baby give you money if they were literally 1 year old? You'd have to let them grow into being a rock star. That being said, huge mistake. I meet so many people that are waiting for the perfect time to buy or sign up. People get stuck. How much should I contribute? How much coverage should I select? The most important thing to understand, the older you get, the harder it is to get approved. So the most important thing is that we actually get you approved. Best day to get approved yesterday, second best day today. We can always adjust, modify, change the coverage and contribution amount. And finally, do your homework by working with the broker. If you just went to a Prudential or a State Farm, they're only going to give you what's in their wheelhouse. And it may not be the best product for you. When you work with a broker, we are team you, We're a not team insurance carrier. We can tailor make a program that's special and perfect just for you. So here's what to do next. You've already been assigned to one of our licensed agents. They'll help you figure out what you're approved for. They may have already texted you or called you. Just check your messages, reply back to them. You're not buying anything. You're just finding out what you're approved for. It is based on agent health. No pressure, just clarity. So go ahead, check your messages now, and reach out to your agent. They'll answer all of your questions and get you the best plan. I look forward to helping you on your way. Let's get started.